Good morning, guys. Welcome to part 3 of our Jordan Trail adventure. It's early in the morning, or it's not that early, it's 7:30. I'm leaving Wadi Musa in the direction to Petra once again. Focus on my pretty face. And what lies ahead of me are what I think could be the 4 to 5 most difficult days on the trail. I will be very remote. There are only a few water sources. There are absolutely no markets or anything. I have all the food for the next couple of days in my backpack, which is a lot. The backpack is really heavy. Passing or visiting Petra this early is, by the way, the only way to avoid bigger crowds. One last goodbye to the treasury. Also, don't support animal cruelty. Like this little cunt up there. I already took the turn up here to leave the Nabatean capital of Petra behind me. I found my breakfast spot overlooking a part of Petra. So on my day off I got my clothes washed. What I also did on my day in Wadi Musa, I was visiting a hammam, a Turkish bath. If you never did that, I can highly recommend it. I also had a really amazing host, and he also gave me some lunchbox with me, which is great. The stage today is rather easy, I think, and probably the next few stages are going to be really sandy, so really tough. Also my backpack is really heavy because, as I said earlier, there is absolutely no town or settlement in the next couple of days. Probably also no phone connection, so that's where my GPS again comes very handy. And yeah, I hope to find water. Let's see what the next couple of days bring. Actually, the official route says 5 or even 6 stages, and if everything runs perfectly, in the perfect world for the next couple of days, I will make it in only 4 days. The day started and will continue with surreal landscape, and with the kinda already obligatory tea in white from some Bedouins. Wow, okay, so the sun is really hot today, and another challenge is the navigation. Without my GPS it will be really tough today, because there's no way marking, and sometimes it's also just really hard to find the trail. Having a little break beneath this tamarack tree. I just met a group of hikers, like 10 people. They said it's their 3rd day or something like this. Yeah, I forgot to ask where they're going and stuff. I was pretty surprised to see so many people. So, sun is really hot. It's really tough to walk in the deep sand, so that's why I don't know how many days I will need on this stage. Wow, the sun. What is working against me is that today and tomorrow will be really hot, so I have to take care to take enough breaks in the shadows and drink enough, because in this remote area heat stroke or anything in that direction is very dangerous, I would say. Let's see, I'm walking into this wadi now, which looks really nice. crazy trail. It's so hot. But I mean, like, scenery and landscape wise, it's insane. It's so cool. So behind me, just a Bedouin arrived with his sheeps on the trail that I will walk now. Stage 9 offered very limited shadow, so I took every opportunity I could get and refreshed in the cool breeze. And honestly, I think in the next few minutes you can see how the heat slowly melted my brain. Now there is way more dust in the air. It seems a bit foggy kind of, but I'm really sure it's only dust. You know, sometimes, like right now, I'm just standing there looking into the distance, realize that I'm in the absolute middle of nowhere and think to myself like, what the fuck? Wow, this is the last ascent of today. It's tough, it's really hot. And there's a lot of loose stones, doesn't it make easier? There's a Bedouin camp, absolutely out of nowhere. And there are dogs. I hate them. Do you know, I mean, I mention it pretty frequently in my videos, but have you ever played Fallout? And living through all the sleepless nights I spent with playing Fallout, walking through the wasteland, fighting raiders. Guys, that looks also surreal. I mean, over there is a car and donkeys and stuff. So there's the carcass, I think, of a lamb. Lamb? What's a little goat? Is a little goat a lamb? I can't think straight anymore. Okay, I found something in the shadows to sit. Actually, somewhere here should be the campground, but everything is only stone. No chance to set up my tent here. I found some electrolyte drink mix. Watermelon salt. Wow. Nice, probably someone from the group I passed earlier lost it. Thank you. Soon the trail led me into the wadi where I should reach the spring shortly after. So I reached the spring. I'm not super happy with the water. I was hoping for more running. Well, I mean, it is running a little. There are a lot of mosquito larvae inside, and yeah, it's okay. Very important to mention here, if I collect water in the wilderness, I never drink it unfiltered. Every drop I collect here with these plastic bottles will go through my filter before I drink it. And I highly recommend you doing the same on long distance hikes or any other outdoor adventures. When your body is leaking on both ends, especially in dry places like this, it gets life-threatening pretty fast. So I'm gonna continue walking and see if I find somewhere where there is cleaner pool, because this one is so dirty, I don't trust it. And also, there is absolutely no space to put up my tent. And I was lucky to find some way better looking water, and also had a surprising encounter. What a day! I just met two other hikers, like the first people that also walked the trail on their own. Two German guys, they are walking from Aquabat to Petra, and we were exchanging information stuff, so it seems like I will have to walk a bit more until I find a good camp space. It was nice to speak to someone, actually, or to some other hikers. I eventually found a great camp spot on the side of the dry riverbed. Whew, what a day, huh? It was really hot, it was quite tough, but overall the trail was pretty nice, quite beautiful. Wow, I'm just really done today. I'm just having some beans in tomato sauce. That's the dinner for the next at least 3 nights. Fuck me. That was day 9. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sleep well.
Good morning. What a night. I didn't sleep so well tonight. Oh, I feel quite wasted. Well, I was a bit cold, surprisingly. I woke up because I was cold. But then it took me a long time to fall asleep. Wow. And the beans from last night, they were not good for my belly. Okay, you know the drill. Breakfast and then yalla.
Okay, so here's the plan. Today's gonna be really hot. Good thing is, not so steep, not many meters up, not many meters down. Bad thing is, lots of walking on stuff like here, on loose sand. Last night I got a weather update on my GPS, and it says up to 28 degrees in this area. Celsius, of course. Guys, look what we got here. What a beauty. First I thought it's one of the toys that my friend Manu keeps in his drawers, but I'm not sure what it is. It could be an Orobanche species, which is a parasitic species of plants, but I'm not sure, but I will find out. It's really cool. It's like this little colorful dot here in the desert. Really nice. Apart from the physical and mental challenges along the way, I really hope I can show again with my pictures how beautiful this place is. Because that's what it is. One of the most amazing places I ever hiked through. It's not even that late and it's so hot. Yeah, down there are some trees, so I'm gonna have a break there, I think. Well, it's so hot already. Crazy. I'm really happy that I found those trees, because there is not much shadow on this whole trail. Okay, so what I'm doing at the moment is walking from tree to tree and then have another break and cool off a little. Tough day. When getting ready for this trail, I watched a German guy, and he did it sometime in summer, or I don't know, but he regularly had like 36, 38 degrees. What the fuck? Crazy guy. Look at those cuties. Doesn't look like much shadow in the next few kilometers. Oh mein Gott, warum mache ich das? I continued to follow the Wadi to the spring, which sadly turned out to be a rather shitty place. So, there are water holes. Most of the water doesn't look that nice, even though I have something to purify it. I'm not so happy with it, but that's what we have to work with, I guess. At the moment I'm thinking what to do, if I should stay here or continue. I don't feel too good, to be honest. I have a headache. It's already 4, 2.5 more hours of sunlight. That's quite good. Yeah, I will definitely drink something, restock the water, whatever water I will find, and then rethink if I stay here or continue. At this point I realized that there is a huge pile of shit floating in the puddle I just took water from. Ah! Fuck my life, Alter. The chances or the possibilities are not that nice. You have either mosquito larvae or shit in your water. So I think I go with the additional proteins. But hey, at least I saw some colorful birds. Okay, I decided to continue, which means going back for nearly a kilometer. Up there, should I do it right now or should I do it tomorrow? It's like 10 minutes, it's not that bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. What a day, huh? Boy, I'm so done. That was by far the hardest day so far. It's really warm. It will stay warm. At least in the night, I sleep with this one open. Maybe you can hear it. I'm in a wadi. This is like, here is always flash flood risk, so don't do that if you don't know the weather forecast. I hope I have enough water. I don't know. I'm kinda on the edge, also mentally. I will cook something now, and I think then I'm going to fall asleep. I guess we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Okay, good morning, guys. Already packed up camp. It's quite early. The sun is just rising. The night was so okay. I fell asleep pretty early, but yeah, I woke up often, very thirsty. My piss is very dark, which is a bit concerning. I don't know if I have enough water to get to conquer the next 28 kilometers. I mean, it's my only chance. I have to survive with what I have. Honestly, I don't want to show you, but I used some of my Bear Grylls skills. I pissed in a bottle. I hope I don't need to use that, but honestly, today I'm prepared for the worst. What's for breakfast today? So these are oats, meant to minimize water needs. I also put already my coffee inside there. And then I'm gonna have a croissant, which I did not properly look at. I thought it's a chocolate croissant. It's a croissant with cheese and thyme. Yeah, which is not too bad. It doesn't taste good, anything of that, but it gives you a bit of energy that is needed. Despite all the challenges of the last days and my body feeling pretty done at this point, these sceneries, where I lack superlatives for by now, made all the pains worth it. So I just got invited again by two Bedouins for chai. There's my chai. There's still the fire burning. Got some Bedouin bread. Still a bit of flour or dust on the outside. I'm not sure. And there's one dog. Oh, okay, nothing. Okay, that was too much. He was still taking care of me. Anyway, so they just left with the goats and their donkey and said I should take the cup on this stone. They will collect it later. It was two women, mother and daughter. The daughter, she just finished the chai when I passed on the fire and said I should sit and have chai with her. And then her mother came, and she's like, she had a lot of face tattoos, and like, she looked like the absolute boss Bedouin. Really cool. In front of me you can see, I guess, that there are a lot of sand dunes. I'm afraid I have to cross them. Whew. Walking up this dune costs so much energy, but it's full with flowers. Look how beautiful everything is. What the hell am I doing here? No fun at all. Wait. Honestly, this part was eating my motivation step by step, and I think I was kind of pissed by now, to say the least. That can't be true. If you have never walked something like this, I can't describe how shitty that is, how much energy that costs. You take one step and sometimes you slip back at least the same amount of a step. What the fuck? So the last 3 days, including today, they were so hard. Definitely it went harder and harder since I started. I mean, I knew that. Of course, the deeper you go into the desert, the harder it's gonna be. As the forecast predicted, behind me there are some clouds coming, which is nice. Oh, look at this. Look at this insane landscape. Not gonna lie, I know I repeat myself, but this was the hardest part of the trail so far. Luckily, soon after that I reached flatter areas and the entrance to Wadi Rum. From here I should reach the next spring within 14 kilometers. I'm having another break, just where the Wadi starts to get narrow. First of all, because I'm really hungry. Second of all, because the clouds that are coming there are pretty dark. Now, chances I haven't seen clouds in such a long time that I think they look dark, but they aren't. Yesterday I checked and I knew that there were clouds coming, but I have a 0 chance of rain. But I just sent a request for a weather forecast for now, from this position here. You will know, better safe than sorry here. Because like, I mean, here I could like flee on a higher spot, but at one point this wadi will get really narrow with no way out. If a flash flood appears in this area, I'm done. That's then I have enough water. Regarding to my weather forecast, there was 0 chance of rain. But while I was in the middle of the wadi, a few drops landed on my head and the stones around me, and for a few minutes I felt a bit uneasy. Anyway, the rain luckily never got stronger, so I was absolutely safe, which was reassured after my next unexpected encounter. So, you probably can see them behind me. I just met out of nowhere a French group with some local guides, and I asked about the water situation at the spring, and they said yes, it has water, all good. They were also checking on me if I'm fine, and I said yes, it's day 11 on the trail, no worries. They told me tonight better not camp in the canyon, but yeah, that's not my plan. Try to get out of here, because with this weather it's not so possible. And also one of the guides said it's roughly 2 kilometers until the spring, so yeah, let's go. Guys, look at all this water. Beautiful. Oh wow. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at this beautiful, beautiful clean water. In fact, there is an underwater scorpion. Not sure if you can see it. I'll try to make a better picture to get a better shot of it. It's very dirty, the camera at the moment. I'm sorry. But at the moment, I'm just so happy that I don't have to drink my own piss. Okay. Good thing is, I have nearly 6 liters of finest, clean, nice, fresh water. Not so nice thing is, that weighs a shitload of kilo. Did make really good progress in the last hour. Oh wow, now it's getting really narrow. Look at this. Maybe because I came into a very negative thought spiral. Wow, that kind of distracted me from the walking. And now I did really proper progress. Wow, look at this. Holy shit. Then I reached what is known as the Colored Canyon. Honestly, I was surprised that there were no tourists there. Many similar canyons at the Dead Sea are famous tourist spots. Maybe the remoteness, being somewhere between Petra and Wadi Rum, not really close to any other famous tourist destinations, preserved this place from being overrun. I enjoyed the magic of this place, having it just for myself while carrying my tired body through the narrow hallways. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe I'm at so much distance today. And now I'm looking for a place where I can put my tent. That's it. There we go. What a day, guys, huh? I'm so done, but I have a nice camp spot. I will have food now. Disgusting beans. Maybe tuna with noodles. I'm not sure. Wow, insane. I'm very close to civilization. Maybe you can hear it, the muezzin. Anyway, very close to civilization. Usually I'm not so happy about that. This time I am. I think I have connection here. Wow, I think I made somewhere between 80 and 100 kilometers in the last 3 days. I'm quite proud of myself. Usually I don't do distances like this, especially in like areas like this, you know. I mean, today was nearly only loose sand. There was not so much solid ground. Wow. Well done. Well done. Good morning. This is day 11. First day of Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak to everyone who celebrates. I slept like shit. I woke up at around 3 and since then I didn't really fall asleep again. But I heard cool animals. I think like shortly after getting dark I heard either wolves or jackals. I'm not sure. And then I heard one animal which was like, this was after I woke up at 3 in the morning. One animal that sounded like screams, but it was definitely animals, so it was a bit eerie. There we go. Some Bedouin camps, I think. Back there is a kind of a village. There are people, a lot of people. Oh. Let's see. So basically today is just this, straight through the desert. It's 9:20 and it's already super hot. There is definitely no shadow today. This was one of the hardest, most unforgiving parts. It was hot, dry, deep sand, but the hardest part was that there was absolutely no distraction. I was left alone in the middle of nowhere with my worst enemy, which is myself. That was one of the main reasons I wanted to hike this trail alone. Face my inner demons, confront them, conquer my mental health issues. Now, I'm no fucking hippie. I know this won't fix all my problems. In the long run, maybe it helps. But at this moment, along this stretch where there was absolutely nothing apart from some lone camels, I was helplessly exposed to my thoughts, which was by far the biggest challenge along my whole journey. Yeah, well, I think I'm about at the half. It's so hot. Damn. Arriving here after 4 days in the wilderness is weird as fuck. So I stocked up on stuff, like really nice stuff. Gonna have bread with hummus and cheese and Coke, nice. Some sugary stuff. Okay, as always, people are very friendly. Well, I think there's not gonna be so much footage of today, but yeah, most of the trail is boring. It's just like a straight line. Me staring into the sand, being slave to my own thoughts. I mean, now the scenery is getting a bit more interesting with all these rock formations. Oh God. I passed some more Bedouins and soon I could see the rock arch in the distance. Just arrived here at the rock arch at Jabal Karaze. There are some camels with Bedouins, and like a minute after I arrived there came like a group of tourists, and now they're on the other side. And I wanted to get away. I'm not sure if the Bedouins stay here with their camels. There is no camp built up, which I think is a good sign. I like nothing against other people, but I'm so tired. I don't really want to talk to people. Maybe after tomorrow or tomorrow, when I know I can sleep in a bed and in a hotel and I get dinner and something like this. But not today. What a view, huh? After talking to the Bedouins, I figured they would leave latest by sunset and go back to Humeima, where they live. But for now the tourist groups kept coming and I still had over an hour of sunlight left, so I decided to continue closer into the direction of Wadi Rum. What I got was an insane sunset, but a hard time to find a place that was sheltered from the wind. So today it's getting really late, but I just wanted to get away from this arch place. Didn't feel really good. So yeah, but here should be a welcome. Actually, there's a battle tent, but there is no one at the moment. Around the corner there should be a nice camp spot. So I've found a really nice camp spot for the night. The stones behind there are so warm, they're giving up so much heat from the day. The not so nice thing, it has pros and cons. Oh wow, look at the light, that's insane. There are pros and cons, and definitely, so there is this road. The pro was, there was a guy just passing by and he insisted on giving me some water so that I'm safe. Very nice guys, very nice. And I think latest after the sun is completely gone, people are gone as well, so I think I will have a calm night. So well, that was a tough day, but mainly like physically not at all, more in my head. Just having dinner, some leftovers from today's lunch. But yeah, that should definitely do it. Alright, I see you guys tomorrow. No, stop, wait! I just realized that this is the last day of this episode. So that means that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, hit like, and as always, subscribe if you haven't yet. And get ready for the last part where we hopefully reach the Red Sea in Aqaba. And I really hope to see you guys in that video as well. Bye bye, see ya, ciao.